boys and girls, it's Miss Lisa, the art teacher. I'm here this week to give you a new art lesson while you're at home. I'd like to introduce you to a new artist. His name is Chihuly. I sent you a PowerPoint presentation all about his art. He's a glass artist and he makes sculptures, and all the sculptures are created using glass. He makes different series of sculptures. Some are chandeliers, some of them are flowers, and some of them are Macchias. We're going to make the Macchias today. Macchias are very similar looking to a bowl. Macchia means spotted in Italian. When Chihuly creates his Macchias, he rolls his glass into little speckles of glass, creating dots of color. We're going to do the same thing today, but we're not going to use glass. We're going to use coffee filters, and they're going to come out beautiful. We're going to need a few things to start. First, I'd like you to cover your table to make sure you don't mess the table up. Next, we're going to need some coffee filters. We're also going to need a spray bottle with water inside. We're going to use some Elmer's glue, watered down with a little water. We're going to need a cup to put it in and a brush, paintbrush. And most important, we're going to need markers. You could use thick markers or thin markers. We're going to need a paper plate. This one I've used many times. I don't like to waste. I reuse, recycle, reuse. And we're going to need some plastic cups. Either you could use a large one or you could use a small one. The difference is just the difference of the size of your Macchia. And you'll see what I mean when we get to that part. Just going to turn this camera down a little bit so it's tilted more towards the table. Okay, I don't know if you can see that better. We're going to start with our first coffee filter. And because Macchias are spotted, I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to start putting spots on my coffee filter. I'm going to use red. Red, if you remember, is one of the primary colors. Do you remember the other primary colors? Red, blue, and yellow. Very good. Primary colors are red, blue, and yellow. Those are the magic colors. Why are they magical? Because they make all the colors in the rainbow. If I mixed red with yellow, I would get orange. If I mixed red with blue, I would get purple. If I mixed blue with yellow, I would get green. Those are the secondary colors. So how about we get started? I'm going to take my coffee filter and I'm going to start coloring it with red dots. Not dots, I'm going to color little circles. How's that? And I'm going to fill my circles in. See if you can see it. You see how I've done that? I'm going to add a whole bunch more because Macchias are spotted. So hopefully it'll come out with these red spots on it. When you use glass as a blower, you never really know how it's going to come out. It's always a new challenge and a new design. I'm going to add some blue spots too. Using my marker and putting spots all around my coffee filter. Do you see that? And now I'm going to take my yellow marker and I'm going to color the edges of my coffee filter. These are scented markers. They smell so good. This yellow smells like a lemon. So when you think of the color yellow, think of the smell of a lemon. I'm going to make some yellow spots too. How do you like that? Pretty nice, right? It's all the primary colors. The next thing we need to do is we're going to take our coffee filter and you need to decide, do you want a big Macchia or a little one? I think I'm going to take a big cup to make a big Macchia. So I'm going to put the cup on top of my paper plate. And then I'm going to take my coffee filter and I'm going to cover the paper cup, the plastic cup with it. Now I need to hold this in place. So I'm going to need a rubber band, which I did not tell you you're going to need. So I'm sorry. You're going to need a rubber band as well. The rubber band is going to hold the coffee filter in place over the cup. Just like that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my spritzer of water and I want to spritz the coffee filter. Why would I do that? I'm doing this because I want all the colors to bleed together. And it'll take a little bit of time as they drip down, and that's why I'm putting them on top of the plate, because whatever colors drip down, they'll stay contained in the paper plate and they won't mess all over your table. Next I'm going to take this glue and water mixture and I'm just going to drizzle on top of the coffee filter. I'm not going to paint it, I'm just going to drizzle it. And I'll show you what I mean by drizzle. You see how I'm just dashing the glue mixture over the coffee filter? I'm not painting it. I just want it to drizzle down along the coffee filter. Can you see how much I'm putting on there? The reason I'm doing this is because when this dries, I want it to dry in this shape. This is very similar to the shape of the Macchia, and you'll see that on the PowerPoint presentation I sent you. What's beautiful about the Macchias is they have fluted edges. They're not just straight edges like a bowl that you would use for your cereal. They're almost like valleys and mountains, up and down, sort of the way they are now. So this is going to dry, and as it's drying, the colors are going to blend together, creating new colors. Actually, I could see that happening. My reds and yellows are mixing. They're creating the color orange. And I see blue and yellow mixing, and I'm seeing a color green. But it's going to be beautiful. So this needs to dry, so I'm going to put it aside and let it dry. It'll take about a day. And I want to show you some that I've already made. And I made both sizes. I made a small Macchia and I made a large Macchia. I placed them on a piece of plastic that I found just so I could display them for you. But if I wanted to, I could put them in the window and they look kind of like stained glass. But don't they look like beautiful bowls? Very similar to the way Dale Chihuly's bowls came out. His Macchias. And you can't really see, but there was spots in here and all the colors bled together. Look how beautiful. And here you have it, a Dale Chihuly version of his Macchias. That's a very simple project and I hope you enjoy doing it. Make one, make two, make as many as you want. Have fun, enjoy it. Use primary colors, make one of secondary colors. Make one of only blue, make one of only yellow, make one of only red. Make as many as you want, just so long as you have fun. Well kids, that's it for today and I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed doing it with you. So until we meet again, be safe, stay healthy, and always keep art in your life. And you'll make Miss Lisa happy. Ciao for now.